September 11th, 2025, a date that will be remembered by fans around the world. On that night, beloved Chinese actor and singer Yu Menglong, also known as Alan Yu, fell to his death from a high-rise building in Beijing, sparking shock, mourning, and wild speculation. This is the story of a man, a mystery, and a digital firestorm that ignited far beyond the boundaries of his passing. Born June 15, 1988, in Xinjiang, China, Yu Menglong built a career in entertainment over more than a decade. He rose to prominence in popular dramas and shows. In Eternal Love, he played Xu Xian, a role that cemented his place among television's memorable faces. Fans admired his charm, his dedication, and his humility. Stories spread of him leaving positive reviews for small online vendors even as his fame grew. By 2025, he had millions of followers on social media, with a loyal fan base across Asia and overseas. But on a quiet September evening in Beijing, the world learned that Yu was gone. On September 11th, reports began trending that a man had fallen to his death from a building in Chaoyang District, Beijing. Later that evening, Yu's management, Yu Menglong Studio, issued a statement confirming the tragedy. He had fallen and died. The police ruled that there was no criminal involvement and attributed the death to an accidental fall while intoxicated. Authorities quickly moved to close the case, prompting statements that discouraged speculation. On September 21st, the local Chaoyang police announced that 3 individuals spreading false information were placed under compulsory measures, part of an effort to curb rumor-mongering. And days later, Weibo, one of China's largest social media platforms, revealed it had removed over 100,000 prohibited posts, suspended or closed more than 1,000 accounts, and disabled comments on more than 15,000 posts related to the incident. For many, that swift suppression was the first sign that this would not be a simple tragedy. Across Chinese-language internet spaces and beyond, reaction was swift and intense. Fans mourned, posts memorializing Yu poured in. Some international outlets and social accounts reposted tributes and highlighted his career. But alongside grief came confusion and outrage. Many could not reconcile the official account with how quickly the narrative was sealed off and how much online discussion was removed. Digital activists and commentators described the censorship as heavy-handed, comparing it to the handling of other politically sensitive news. Some saw it as just another example of tight social media control, but others felt something more was happening. With official channels silent on details like surveillance footage or forensic reports, a vacuum formed, and into it stepped speculation. Across forums like Reddit, users shared claims that there was more to the story. One highly upvoted post described suspicion of a cover-up, alleged footage of torture, and questions about who was present the night Yu died, though the poster later acknowledged some clips were from unrelated haunted house content. Another claim noted that 17 people were at a party before Yu's death, with contradictory statements about whether they were present and allegations of inconsistent social media behavior. Online commentators also questioned timing and unusual language in official statements, such as a second statement in the name of Yu's mother 2 days later, repeating the accidental fall narrative. These speculative threads pulled on the absence of transparent facts, and soon, more extreme ideas began circulating. Across commentary threads, self-media channels, and cross-border forums, a multitude of theories took hold, each more sensational than the last. One theory suggested that actress Kan Xin, described by some online posts as a close contact of Yu, may have been a kind of girlfriend spy, allegedly redirecting his attention and reporting on his investigations. These posts hypothesized that Kan Xin might have ties to individuals involved in financial or personal investigations that Yu was pursuing, leading to his alleged capture and death. There is no credible confirmation of these claims, and they involve significant speculation, but they demonstrate how online narratives can evolve in the absence of clear official information. On fringe platforms, even more extreme theories emerged. One particularly outlandish claim tied Yu's death to ritualistic sacrifice, suggesting that he was chosen due to sharing the same birth date as a national leader. Self-media media author Edward Wen Ming promoted this theory, referencing alleged insider leaks tying Yu's fall to dark conspiracies and ritual symbolism. These claims also included alleged recordings of abuse and purported screenshots of confessions, none of which have been verified by any reputable source. Fans also revisited clips and live streams from Yu's final days, interpreting nervous smiles, shaky phrasing, or odd comments as hidden pleas for help. One video clip widely shared online was described as showing Yu saying, "I think I was tricked by my friend. Fu Li came to save me. I'm scared." Supporters interpreted this as evidence he feared for his safety. But again, these are speculative interpretations of content shared without any official verification of context or authenticity. In the digital age, not every sensational piece of evidence is real. A widely shared video segment purported to show a massive protest in China after Yu's death, with people marching and waving banners demanding justice. Fact-checkers, however, found that this clip was AI generated, with no connection to actual protests, and completely unrelated to events in China. Over time, the public response to Yu Menglong's case has taken on symbolic meaning. In some officially linked media posts, netizens noted that Yu's name, once heavily suppressed, began appearing in poetic and symbolic references on social accounts like People's Daily Science and local accounts, suggesting a possible softening of censorship. Fans around the world have held memorials, from memorial benches in London to poetry shared online, seeing Yu's remembrance as proof that human conscience can outlast censorship. But whether this reflects a change in official strategy or a shift in public perseverance remains open to interpretation. So what truly happened to Yu Menglong? Did he fall alone, tragically, and by accident? Or is there something hidden beneath the surface? The only confirmed facts remain that he died on September 11, 2025, after falling from a building in Beijing, and that authorities ruled the death accidental. But the story didn't end with an official statement. Instead, it became a mirror, showing how grief, mistrust, and the digital age interact, collide, and sometimes combust. Truth, rumor, and perception, in the end, they are all stories we tell to make sense of loss. And perhaps that is the real mystery, not just in Yu's death, but in how we respond to it.